artist by the name of Starborn. And I'm here to give you two pieces. But before anything, thank you, Sade. Where's she going?
Right here.
There you go. Thank you. I always say this. Thank you for providing a platform for artists like me, little old artists like me. And, you know, DJ Moves over here, you know what I'm saying, on the ones and twos, holla back, holla forward. Show some love. So, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your ears for listening to my words. And this first piece that I'm doing is something that I wrote recently, and I performed in Oklahoma because I'm a traveling poet.
All right.
So, I wanted to share this with you, especially because it's Juneteenth.
All right.
And
Yeah.
I'm lightly melanated, but I'm hella black. So, basically, I was born in the Dominican Republic, which basically means I'm black as fuck. Because I'm Afro-Latina, and I come from African and Taino ancestors. So, a lot of white people won't really, you know, say that because white people brainwash the shit out of us, but here I am, fucking breaking generational curses. Thank you. Thank you. So, with that, I say that to say this. The fact that I was born in the Caribbean, I don't know who is familiar with the Yoruba.
Of course.
I don't know who knows Oshun and Yamaya and Shango.
Of course.
Okay. So my mother is Yamaya, mother of the ocean.
That's it.
And I was born in Dominican Republic, and I was brought to this country.
Yeah.
And so this poem is titled #Take Me Back.
That's it. Come on.
A little more than a year ago, I was home. A place that brings me comfort, but I seldom roam. An island surrounded by water where Yemaya chose me as her daughter.
Okay.
I sometimes wonder, if I had stayed, would I have gone farther? And when the decision was made for me, I can feel the incision pain in me, the detachment of a piece of me, the earth being pulled from underneath my feet. I was just a baby. 2 years old when I first felt deceit. See, I was raised to believe the American dream, and since then, that lie still haunts my dreams because nothing here is what it seems. And my tongue still squeams from the wax of infected fruits, missing the ones that I picked from the roots. Who knew here we had to fight for real fucking food?
Come on now.
I had the sun all year round here. They gave me pills to balance my mood, displaced. Always feeling like I'm being held hostage and judged by the shrewd. I'm confused.
That's it.
In my country, not saying hi to strangers is rude. Here it's more like, do I know you?
That's it.
I had to grow up extra diligent, being an immigrant raised by immigrants in a country made by racist militants. Damn, baby Rain was just an infant when life changed in an instant. Wishing I was old enough to be resistant to my father's persistence.
That's it.
Maybe then I wouldn't have to question my very own existence. Brought to a country where you have to learn English to get anything finished and then get judged for speaking my native tongue. See my voice? They've diminished, or tried to, because now I use their language to speak truth, making them aware that their lies can't sink through. See, I can grow the crops that heal you, but that hurts the faces printed in blue. They tried to raise me to raise the red, white, and blue, but the whites make my people bleed red and blue suits. Not knowing that my blue is a stronger hue coming from the Orisha herself, mother of the ocean blue. So let me tell you the story of the little girl that was taught she couldn't, but she always knew she could. But still I sit here confused. I still question my father for the decision he took. Why did he choose this lane? We were already living on higher planes when he made us take a plane to land on a country founded by the deranged. Who live their lives making the estranged feel insane for not being the same. Home of the melting pot? It's where they burn our identities to flames.
Come on.
And to think, Daddy came here to find a better way. One day his ears will hear the words that fill my page, and that's when I'll say, was it worth it, Papi?
Right.
Was it worth all that they took away?
Right.
Take me back.
Wow.
next poem.
I want another one.
Thank you, King. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So this next poem is actually a very special poem because it's the first poem that I ever performed, and actually Sade provided the platform for me to perform this poem years ago. So Sade provided the platform where I did my first open mic. So we need to shout out Sade. Yeah, we need to give her another round of applause. So, yeah, she knows which one I'm about to spit. So this poem is, if there's any kids in the room or any minors that can't hear any sexually explicit content, please, I'm going to give you a minute to remove your children out of the facilities because it's going to get crazy. Yo, Moose, where you at? Because I was wanting you to drop the bomb real quick, because hello, I'm about to spit some crazy shit.
What we in here?
I need the DJ. Hello, DJ. Hello.
Hold up. I'm trying to be in the audience right now.
I know. I feel me. Listen, I ain't even mad at you, dog. But you feel me? I need hype me. Get me lit. Get me lit. Alright. So I'm actually like known for writing erotica. I feel like I want to speak to the women here right now. All my ladies, make some noise for me, please. So we live in a world that, you know, in a society that's very fucking patriarchal, and I have a problem with that shit. Because, you know, at the end of the day, whether this fucking world is patriarchal or not, we birth men. What you gotta say about that? Right. Okay. So, being that we are the mothers, the creators, the nurturers, the magicians, the multipliers, I feel that when we get sexual, when we get sensual, it shouldn't be something that's looked down upon. It's something that should be celebrated. Our ancestors twerked to the moon, while the men fucking played drums to the beat of their waistlines, and they were not sexualized.
Absolutely.
And so when I want to give pleasure to a man and I want to get poetic with it, well, let me get fucking poetic with it.
Do your damn thing.
Alright, so this next piece is called Lips plus Tongue minus Teeth equals Head. I surrender to it, down on my knees, because by its taste I am influenced. Smooth to the touch of my tongue, I am prone to it. I talk to it. Oral conversations while I'm tracing through its veins, gliding with my mouth up and down, and I'm in love with it. As if it were my life supply. Squeezing the head, sucking the tip dry, I pause. I look into your eyes. Let my mouth drip on the tip, then I slurp it back inside. See, it is mine, because it indulges me. Now watch as I swallow its perfect consistency. See, now it's like you live in me. But like an addict at her peak, it's not enough for me. My saliva trickles down, worshipping the two that lie beneath, grasping your hardwood, but shh. Close your eyes for me. Feel as I take the power from your knees. As I cock back to grasp air, I slide it in and let it choke me. It glistens wet, provoking me. Baby, breathe. I have mastered the skill of pleasing it because it pleases me. It's the natural equation of my oral fixation. And so long as you're in my presence, my mouth salivates, forcing me to repeat this demonstration.